if they want to see the most badass forms of dirt racing all together in one spot, that's where they're going to see it. I mean, you got super late models, which in my opinion is the best, but some people are going to tell you it's 410 wing crawlers, and then some people are going to tell you it's A mods. But you got the three most badass race cars that you can get in the different kinds, and they're all going to be at one race.
Hey guys, Skip, Mid-American Dirt, and I'm super excited to be joined by Kylan Garner from Neosho, Missouri. Kylan, how you doing, man?
Oh, doing pretty good, Skip.
You are the first returning podcast guest.
Well, heck yeah.
Heck yeah, man. You're the number one part too, man. No
Right
joke.
on.
Gearing up for Texas this weekend, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're gearing up for Texas. Just got the motor back in and getting a new body on the car and going through some stuff.
Yeah. I was talking to Tyler McGee and trying to figure out, you're in the points lead pretty good. He said it would take something, really odd for you not to win that win revival this year. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I don't like to talk about that kind of stuff because then something
I
off
know.
does
I'm not
happen.
just knock on wood.
Uh, but no, we've had a real good solid year. They can Brad can still beat me easily in the West division because we do that East West, and then overall, I only have like a 10-point lead in the West, so
Okay.
it's and the Texas race is dual points, so it counts for both regions.
Okay.
So
Okay. Have you ever raced down there at that
no,
track?
nope,
Okay.
never even
I
seen
think
it.
it's a 3/8, right?
Yeah, it's a big 3/8. I think I would say it's probably similar to like Outlaw or something if I had to guess.
Yeah. You're pretty good on them 3/8 tracks, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I like 3/8 racetrack.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I like them all. I like them all. Small, big,
I
it don't
know.
matter.
I got you. You seem to do pretty good at Monette there. What do you think about that? Do you know what's going on up there? I mean, I don't know what you can talk about or what you can't, but I heard it's done.
That's what I've heard several times. There's no telling with that. I mean, I know that guy's spent a ton of money on that place and really
Yeah.
not made any of it back.
Yeah, man,
Wouldn't surprise me. But
that's unfortunate, man. It really
it's a
is.
great facility. I wish you could pick that racetrack up and put it in Lucas Oil's facility.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
then we'd have something.
That's that's who you came up racing too, right?
Yeah, that's pretty well where I got started. So
Yeah, man. I hope it's not true, man. I love that place up there. I really do. That's definitely one of my favorites up there. But I was looking at my race pass before we got on here, and you've got 4 feature wins, and it looked like 10 or so top 5s this season. So
yeah,
it
that
has been a pretty good season so far. For you, what's been the high point so far this season? Can you pick one thing out that you're, that you could say is your high point this season?
Winning at Belleville was cool just because it's a the history behind it. So, being able to put my name on there as a super late model winner at Belleville, that's pretty dang cool. But the highlight race of the year would probably be the 5,000 win we had at Nevada, just because of how intense the race was early with Kuykendall led it early. And then before I got a chance to really race with him, he broke a drive shaft and actually almost run into the back of him. I mean, we almost had a hell of a crash. But then I had to, really good battle with Tyler Wolf there for the win for a long time. We threw a couple slide jobs and then we got in lap traffic, and that was probably the highlight race of the year. It was really fun.
Yeah, I saw today that he's going to be back down there. He's going to be down at Texas. So you guys may have a chance to battle it out again.
I'm sure we will. That's what we talked about after Lake of the Ozark when him, and Krigler had that race. It just seems like every time he comes, me and him end up an inch apart, door to door, running each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Kuykendall, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I had Kuykendall on here and I had Boyer on here.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
watched them.
I talked to Boyer about, because I was wanting to put the video in there, but I can't find it. The video where his steering wheel came off and you were getting kind of ill with him over there in turn 4. But I mean,
Yeah,
you didn't know what happened, but you know what I mean? I was going to put that in there and I couldn't. And he said, he talked to you and told him, told you what went on and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, man. There's a couple of young guys there, from up in that area that are, coming up. There are some good racers up there in Missouri in Lake Mills.
for sure. This is definitely a tough region.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. So, I mean, how you feeling about this weekend? You feeling good about it?
Oh yeah, we're excited. Ready to get the deal wrapped up. And then we can start thinking about the dome, and then well,
Oh,
Turkey
you're
Bowl
going to the
first.
Dome?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's awesome,
So
man.
for,
You were up there
get the
last year
Turkey
too,
Bowl.
weren't you?
Yeah, I've run it the last 3 years,
Okay.
and
How do you like the
last
Dome?
year, it's a good time. It's different.
Yeah.
Uh, it's its own thing. The 2 years before that, last year we didn't do so good, and that was due to my own doing of something I had screwed up in the setup, and it just screwed us all weekend. But the 2 years before that, we run really good. I run Chris's Kryptonite car with a crate motor in it the first time we ever went, and was the hard charger on my prelim night. Started like 18th or 19th, and ended up running 7th. So we run up through there, and there really wasn't any passing. It was dead slick, so the crate motor was advantage in. So I passed a lot of cars, and then we started front row of the qualifier to get in the show. The top two made the show on Saturday, and the first lap, I just went out there and watched Bab just tear the wall down to win it. So I was like, I knew I couldn't let Chris Simpson beat me into one. I was like, he can't beat me to the top. I just can't let it happen. So we went off in there and never checked up, and that crate motor just kind of bit me because I got a little tight on the cushion. I never did lift, and I just didn't have enough motor to turn the car. When we hit a rut, I was just screwed. I still had her through the floorboard, and we ended up actually getting put in that little opening, and it flipped the car.
Oh
Well,
man.
so I made the highlight reel, and not the way I was trying to. And the next year, we took my Longhorn car up there and qualified well. Made the prelim night feature through the heat race. Um, run 7th or 8th again in the feature. Started on the front row with Spencer Hughes and Tyler Carpenter and me and somebody else. Anyway, they shuffled out. I was running third there, and we had a caution with 2 to go. And I was in third, and Tyler Carpenter actually picked the bottom and let me have the top because they do double file all the way to the end. Well, he put me on the top, and Spencer's out front by himself. And so I, kind of said to myself, at this point, it's 2 lap shootout. It's checkers records. We're going for it on this restart. And I really, really Hail Married it off in there in 1 and 2 and caught the cushion in the wall just perfectly. You got to run probably 20 or 30 mile an hour faster, and them guys were going and split them right in between both of them. And Spencer looked up and screen drove me a little bit there and pinched me down into the inside wall. But I'd made it to second and was going for the lead into 3 and 4, and he chopped me down into the infield and it crashed me. But so I've really had a really good showing there. I've all but made the feature every time except for this last one. So looking
You
for a
ever
little
come out of
redemption this year.
have you ever come out of there with your car intact?
It's really not that bad. Everybody wants to give it a bad name, but you're really not going fast enough to destroy a car. I mean, even that car we flipped, I flipped it and put it in the wall wide open, and it needed an upper, a lower, and a spindle and a nose and body. But hell, that's nothing that you can't tear up running right down here down the road. Um,
Yeah. Is it
it's
mostly
not.
just body stuff, right?
It's mostly cosmetic. I mean, it's really hard on rear ends and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, transmissions, because the bouncing and the hooked, unhooked, hooked, unhooked, hooked, unhooked is hard on stuff. But it's really no worse than going up here and racing. It's just not that big a deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, man, I hope I can get up there for at least a night or so.
Have you
With
went
what
before?
I went on Thursday last year. See, we got this little farm here, and you know how cold it was last year. I mean,
Uh,
we went up there one night. I mean, I had to keep chickens alive and cows alive and stuff. I mean, and water, thawed out and broke. So,
it's definitely a race for the race fan for sure.
yeah, No joke. I mean, it really is. And if you got some merch you need to sell too,
Yeah,
man,
that
you
ain't
got
yeah,
merch to sell. That's the place to do it right there.
for sure.
Because it is. It's like the Branson dirt track racing. You know what
It
I mean?
is. It's pretty cool. It's a fun race
Yeah.
to be a part of.
Yeah, no joke. It really is. All right, so this race this weekend. Let's talk about it. What do you know about Texas? Have you talked to anybody about it, or are you just going to run down there and like cold turkey into it, or what?
Well, you know, we got the phase two technologies on there with Tyler Stevens, and he went down there like 2 or 3 weeks ago whenever they had that mod race, that first one they had, and he raced. So I've kind of got some information from him, kind of on how it went that night, kind of get us a gear idea. He told me it was just absolutely mega hooked up, wide open against the wall whenever he was there. So,
Okay, that
I,
sounds good.
I mean, that's fine with me. You know, I don't, I'm not no bottom feeder, so I'm fine with that.
Well, yeah, that's cool, man. It sounds good, man. I'm super excited. It sounds like there's going to be from what I've heard, it sounds like there's going to be a pretty daggone car count, good car
Yeah, I'm
count down there
excited
also.
for them guys to have a good car count because the guys we race with are really good racers, and I don't feel like they get a lot of respect out of the
Not
deal.
as much as they should. I feel the
So
same way. You're one of the best
uh,
drivers in the country, in my opinion. So
I appreciate that. I, you know, I like to think with the right funding and stuff that I was capable of running a full time tour, and I'd love the opportunity to run one. We just can't. I can't do it without some major sponsorship or something. And I got really good sponsors as it is, or I couldn't do what I do right now.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it takes. That's one thing since we talked last that I've really figured out about that national stuff is it takes a ton of money to go run those national tours.
I mean, Mark
Like,
Richards says it costs him 700,000 a year to go run a tour. Well, I mean,
man,
I think he's being conservative there because he doesn't
that
count race
sounds.
cars because he has
Yeah,
a chassis business, so the cars don't count.
yeah,
So I feel
yeah. I
like
mean,
it's more like 900.
yeah, that. I mean, that even still sounds kind of cheap to me. I don't know, maybe not, but yeah, it seems like you almost got to be a lottery winner to go out and do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For
it
real.
feels that way.
Yeah, because I mean, what do you look at those cars? Complete car coming out of those trailers of what 130, 140 grand a piece.
Yeah, 110, 120.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, and then everybody's got two, right? At least.
Yeah, then you got to have at least two more motors on top of that.
Yeah. And then, I mean, how many tires would you need to go? Like it.
I
How many tires are you taking to Texas?
uh probably 10 or 12. I mean, I'll have 30 in the trailer mounted and stuff, but I mean, it'll probably take 8 or 10 to run that weekend.
Okay. And then so 8 or 10 tires. I mean, 250 a piece. They add that up. I mean, it's just that's a lot of daggum money, man. Plus all the fuel. I mean, so yeah. I mean, it's good that we have something over here. I wish they'd get a big sponsor too. You know what I mean? Like something, a big injection of money, like Revival or somebody like that. And that way you guys wouldn't have to take off. You know what I mean? Run it right over here.
I'm like I said, I'm excited for the weekend. I'm also excited to see Jacob run my car that they bought from me. The car from last year. They finally got it put together. So
Jacob
I'm ready
McGee,
to, yeah.
they're going to be running one of your cars.
They
That they
bought the rocket that I run last year and then the first half of this
okay.
year before I got this car.
I
Um,
noticed that they had that their car up for sale there at one point this year.
yeah. So he bought my other rocket, and I'm excited to see him run it because I think it'll help him out a bunch. I mean, he's a good driver. I think some of it's just been equipment. There's a lot of his problem here lately. So I'm ready to see him drive it. I know it's a good car.
Yeah. So I mean, what other thoughts you got on that race down there, man? What can you tell people? Let's say somebody I've been trying to put hashtag Dallas, Fort Worth and stuff. I mean, you got a big population base down there, man. What
For
would you
sure.
tell those people? What are they going to see if they come to the race this weekend?
I mean, if they want to see the most badass forms of dirt racing all together in one spot, that's where they're going to see it. I mean, you got super late models, which in my opinion is the best, but some people are going to tell you it's 410 wing crawlers, and then some people are going to tell you it's A mods. But you got the three most badass race cars that you can get in the different kinds, and they're all going to be at one race. You don't ever get super late models and 410s and A mods all at the same time.
No joke. No joke.
Um,
Late models and sprint cars, man. I've seen them twice this year together, and that's a good show.
and most of
It
the
is a
time,
good.
when you see late models and sprint cars, it's usually super late models and like 360s,
Yeah,
and you don't ever get 410s. Like
I
a lot
know.
of guys around here, you don't hardly ever get. There is no 410 racing.
Yeah, the ones I saw were well, I don't know. They weren't supers, but they were steel block. I saw steel blocks in 305s, and I think I saw supers in 305s once.
Yeah, and there's a
And
big difference between a 305 and a 410.
yeah, yeah.
Massive
See now,
difference.
yeah. See, I haven't seen a 410 wing sprint. I saw those. I saw those 410 wingless sprints over at Red Dirt last year, and those things freaking scoot.
Well, they rip.
Yeah.
They rip for sure.
Have you ever been in one? Have you ever drove a sprint car?
No, not a full blown sprint car. I run some mini sprint stuff, some micros for a guy a little bit. But I have never gotten a full blown like a 410 or wingless car, anything like that.
Would you take some hot laps in one if
I
somebody offered it up?
I would take some hot laps in one. I don't know that I want to race one. But I definitely take some hot laps. I mean, they're just dangerous, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. I hear you, man. I've seen some bad wrecks in those things, man. Yeah, well, it is. It gets rough. But I heard a guy tell me they're designed to do that. So they're designed to flip and roll. I'm like, okay. I mean,
Well, I mean,
I guess they all are though.
when you're racing a sprint car, it's not if you're going to flip; it's how many times and
When
when.
I hear you. I hear you, man. Hey, I saw some big news from a guy you know up there today on Facebook. Somebody selling out.
Yeah, yeah, getting out of late model stuff.
Yeah, got some
Yeah,
equipment for sale.
yeah, got a hauler, two different late models, two different super late model motors, um, shocks, spare parts, whole rear ends, all kinds of stuff. Good stuff, quality stuff. Um, None of it's junk for sure.
Yeah,
At a
yeah,
reasonable price.
yeah. I hate to see him get out of the late models. For anybody you know, we're talking about Chris Hawkins. Yeah, I guess he's gonna runs stock cars next year. Is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
plan?
He's got a new stock car in the shop, like a frame. He hadn't put it together yet. And,
Okay.
um, he wants to do that, and it's just more fun to him than the late model stuff. And when you're not having fun and spending this much money, it's no good.
Yeah,
You
no
know what I
joke.
mean?
Yeah.
Nobody likes to. I mean, nobody likes to spend the money we spend, but nobody really likes to spend the money and not have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how's the Shining Honey going up there, man? It's been a while since I've been
Good.
by there.
We're wide open
Staying
busy
busy.
today all day. So
Well, that's awesome, man. Well, that's awesome. The food post, the food truck or whatever you guys have up
yeah,
there, man. I'm wanting to get up there and get some of that 'cause you guys post that stuff on your Facebook, and I'm like, oh man,
we have some good
hungry.
food trucks. They're good.
Local people.
Yeah, they're pretty local.
Yeah.
All within a couple hours of here.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, do you have any merch that you're gonna have down there at the Texas?
I haven't got any new merch yet. That is
Okay.
something we've been working on. I plan on having some new merch, maybe for the dome, but at least for when we go to Arizona for the Wild West Shootout.
You're going to the Wild West Shootout, too?
Yes, sir.
Man, I need to hitch a ride with you out there.
Come on, get in. There's room.
hitch.
So far I know I'm gonna have me. Chris is gonna go to help. Uh, Peyton Davenport and Jace Parmley. He's gonna come help. So
Okay. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I've been wanting to go out there and check that out. It's in Central Arizona or somewhere this year, I think.
yeah,
Is that
this
right?
year right over there by Phoenix, which is better in my opinion. We've been to Vado a couple times, and it's a awesome racetrack, awesome facility. But golly, is it freaking cold there?
Yeah, it does get
Uh,
cold there, doesn't it?
Phoenix won't be like that. but it just gets too cold and windy there. It's just terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe I get over to that, man, check that out. But this weekend, the weather looks good from what I've seen so far, knock on wood
Yeah, it
again.
looks like it's gonna be 80 degrees. I mean, hell yeah, I'm into that.
Heck yeah.
It got down
Heck
to
yeah.
28 here the other night.
Did it really?
Yeah, that's why I've got the truck inside because I knew we were gonna need it this weekend, and I didn't want to have to winterize it and take all the water out and then have to put it back in to use the shower. So I just pulled it in the shop.
Yeah, I hear you. I think it frosted here this morning a little bit. It was
It
either
wasn't even
this
that
morning.
cold this morning, but Saturday morning it was 28 degrees.
Okay.
That's part of why
Okay.
Rev had to cancel the Keeney race. It was gonna get down to
Oh, yeah, that's
28,
right. Yeah, that's right.
and it was
That's
just
right.
too wet. But it was gonna get
Yeah.
down so cold. Uh,
Yeah, because I had people want me to come up here to that Caney thing, and man, I was looking at the forecast. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I want to do because I think it's going to get down to like what 37 or something like that night up there. I'm like,
32.
yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not. That's
I
pretty rough.
I mean, I wanted that race to go, trust me, as bad as anybody. I have a pretty good record at Caney. I like racing there. Um, I think I've raced there 8 times and won 6 of them. So
Oh, wait, no
I've
joke.
run pretty good over there. And the 2 times I didn't win, I run second. So I have a
Golly,
good
that it.
record there.
Yeah,
So
I
I
would say
like
you
racing
would.
there.
Yeah, I'd say you would want it to go on, man. That's pretty good. I've never
I
been up
really
there. What
wanted to.
is it a
It's a
3/8?
bull ring. No, it's tight. It's a bull
Oh,
ring. Black
okay.
dirt, elbows up. It's pretty, but it's a different racetrack. It races super fast early, but it slows down so much in a feature. It's one of them racetracks that makes a huge change. Like it
Huh.
might slow down 3.5 seconds from qualifying to feature, or 4 seconds.
Golly. I wonder why that is. Just because of the surface or what?
Something to do with that dirt. But I mean, it's awesome early. And then it's fun to race on when it gets slick too, because you get slow down and be strategic about it. But early, you got to be. I mean, it's
You got to
get
be
up
on
on
it.
the wheel and get after it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, man, I tell you what, I'm super excited about this weekend, and I hope it's good racing down there. I'm sure it will be, and
Oh yeah,
it's just a big deal, man. I'm looking forward to this race almost as much as I have anything else. I mean, just
I'm for
that
sure
area
looking
too.
forward to getting to race at a facility like Texas Motor Speedway and stuff. And I never had ever planned on racing at a place like that in my life, but now we're going there to finish out our the year for the championship and all that. So it's pretty cool to get to do it there.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It looks like a nice place. I hear it's got concrete pits. I don't know if
yeah,
that's true or not.
yeah,
Grandstands look freaking massive.
yeah. I
Um,
hope they could pack them. I'd love to see them full.
yes,
Because there's
yes,
no other feeling like that's what's one of the things that's so cool about the dome is on Saturday, even when you go to run for your to get in the show, Saturday, everybody's there on Saturday. Which Thursday and Friday were packed last year compared to normal. Like there was way more people there than the years before, Thursday and Friday. So I suspect it'll be that way again this year,
yeah,
especially for 70,000 to win this year. That's crazy.
yeah. It is.
There will be some elbows thrown for for 70 racks in that place.
Heck yeah, man. That's freaking great money.
But no, that's one of the things that's awesome about it is when you pull out on the racetrack, you just look up and there's people as high as you can see up all the way up in that upper deck. There's people all up in there, and it's just crazy to have that many people watching a dirt race.
Yeah, it is. It really is, man.
Makes you feel like you're back in high school playing high school football.
Heck yeah,
Honestly, that's kind of what it feels like. Brings that feeling back.
yeah, yeah. It is super cool, man. But anyways, Colin, you got any sponsors you want to thank before we
For
get off
sure,
here?
for sure. We like I said, we always got to thank Dave Carter and Kathy, his wife, with Carter Wealth Management. They helped me out a ton. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do it. Got to thank Chris and Dana with Shiny Honey Truck Wash and Double Down Asphalt Services and USA One Motorsports, where we get all our stack stuff for like these right sides that Chris carries all that stuff. Him helping us out with that. It's a big help for sure. Um, Got to thank Danny Miller, Danny Miller Logan. He's helped me out throughout the years, and I even drove for him for a while. Got to thank Tyler Stevens with Phase Two Technologies and with the wraps. He does all my wraps, and they're freaking sweet.
Yeah, they are.
And then we also got to thank Kurt. I had to thank Kurt with Rocket. Uh, Rocket Chassis helps us out a bunch. They treat us like we're somebody when we go up there, and that's why we keep going back. And then we also got to thank Jason Civils, Synergy Suspension. He helps us out a bunch too. And I got to thank my mom and my dad for helping me out with all the motors and stuff like that. So I think that is everybody. If I miss somebody, I apologize, but I think that's everybody.
All right.
We
Well,
definitely
good
need them
deal.
all.
Heck yeah, man. All you can get for sure. Well, Colin, man, thanks for coming on here tonight for a part two with me. I appreciate it. And I'm super excited about this coming weekend, November 7th and 8th, Texas Motor Speedway dirt track championship weekend, right?
For sure. We're excited to get down there and get started, and we look forward to seeing you guys there. So
Heck yeah.
get out of this
Everybody
cold
get
weather.
down there. Yeah, heck yeah.
Right on.
I hear you. Watch super late models, 410 sprints, and 8 mods all
Yeah.
on one track.
Can't do it anywhere else.
That's awesome. No joke, Colin. Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.